welcome back to Yellow Cottage Soapery. Today I am using a lemon fragrance and I've mixed a little bit of peach fragrance in with it. So it's going to be a lemony peach soap. I'm going to try to make a peach color, and in the past I feel like I've had good luck mixing an orange and a pink. So I've got Tequila Sunrise from MadMicas and Watermelon Crush from MadMicas. And then I also have Lemon Drop from Nurture Soap that I'm going to use for the yellow. I do plan on piping a little bit on top. I'm going to use a different tip that I've never used. I'm not even exactly sure what it does. I've tried to look it up. It came in a set that I got. It just says 686. And I did see kind of what they were doing with it, but I'm not sure how it's going to work. So I'm going to try it. We'll just see how it goes. I've already got my kaolin clay in the bottom, and I'm going to go ahead and add my lye, and then we'll go ahead and stick blend. Now we're going to separate into colors. My main batch is going to be white. I will use a little bit of titanium dioxide to turn that white, and then the yellow and the peachy. I kind of want vibrant yellow and peach, not like a pale. And I feel like I'm going to need quite a bit of piping with that tip. So I'm going to make sure I have enough of the colors. All right, here's our white. Yeah. All right, now let's see what we get with mixing a couple of these colors. Yellow. Then we're gonna do about that much of Watermelon Crush, and then we're gonna do a little more of the orange. We can always adjust it. That's a creamy white. It's not white, but I like it the creamy, like an off-white. Do we like that bright? I don't think I have any left. See, I shouldn't have done that. I could have had a little bit. Let me just do a tiny bit in here. I do want vivid colors, but not quite. Oh man, a little bit more. I'm gonna actually hand stir that in because I don't really want to stick blend that anymore. And since I added the white to this one, I definitely wanted to add some to this one because the titanium dioxide makes the soap set up a little bit faster. And I need these two to set up at the same time. Are these too bright? I think they're gonna be good. Okay, let's go ahead and add our fragrance. This is a really bright fragrance. I'm not sure, because I mixed two different ones, if it's going to turn the batter a little bit yellowy. Even if it does, that's fine. Oh, I thought it was gonna start to rice. It looked like it was gonna rice. I think it actually started to, and then you never know like that when you blend two fragrances, even if both fragrances on their own work perfectly and they don't accelerate or rice or anything. Once you mix two together, you really have no clue what's gonna happen, but this is perfect. The perfect consistency for pouring. I'm just gonna keep doing this, make sure it's all blended in. So I don't know which video will go up first, but I just made another soap, and this is the second one with, look, the molds my husband and I made. If you guys are with me from a long time ago, you will know that These handmade molds were my favorite. I use them in almost every video for several years. And when I decided to stop making soap, I actually sold everything and regretted it. So I got all the supplies a couple weeks ago, and we just made, my husband and I just put two together. And I used the one I just made, a strawberry rhubarb. So I'm not sure if this video will go up first or that one, but they're both in my new handmade molds that we did, which I love. I'm so excited about them because they're like, it just feels like home. I'm such a person of like, you know, I like just doing the same thing. I like my routine. I guess I'm a creature of habit. So I've missed these wooden molds because I feel like they're the perfect amount to make, and also I feel like I have a nice background for piping as opposed to some of the other molds that are like single loaf molds. It doesn't really give you a lot of room to make, you know, like the full picture on the soap, which even though I cut it, I know it doesn't matter, but I always like to have a nice picture of it when I'm done. This is really yellow, but you know what? It looks like a lemon. And this smells, I don't think I've ever done this blend before, but I recommend it. This is peach bellini and lemon mixed together. And look how beautiful it's staying. It's like perfect for pouring. I'm going to pour just enough white to cover the bottom. Woo. And then I'm going to just alternate these three, but I'm only going to pour down the very center, like twice. Like down and back. I did this the other day. It's like a tiger stripe, but instead of leaving it like that, I'm going to pour it this way, and then I'm going to, instead of leaving it, I'm going to just pull a hanger through it and see what that looks like. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way to the bottom. I'm gonna go across the bottom, and I'm just gonna work my way up. Then do I want to do anything else? Then I'm gonna go in the middle and just do a figure 8. Okay, now I'm gonna put the majority of the white on the top, but I'm gonna save a little white, I think, and put a little bit in the piping bags. I should have enough, hopefully. This doesn't have to cover all of it. Just use a little bit in each piping bag just to kind of, so when I do some kind of swirl with that piping tip, maybe you'll see a little bit of the white as well. Okay, I will wait just a little bit and then I'll be back when the soap is set up enough for me to put it in piping bags. Okay, what we're gonna do, I decided to add what I had left of the white. I just put some in each one of these and mixed it in. So I'm gonna put each of those colors in their own separate piping bag, and then I'm gonna put them in the bigger piping bag. So they're not ready to pipe yet, but since there's no tip for it to run out of, I feel like I can do it now, and then I'll be able to wash my dishes, my soapy dishes. I hope I didn't say too much. I don't know. I usually do. This is really full. Okay, I'm gonna lean that up so it doesn't leak out. I hope these are gonna fit into that bigger piping bag. If I think I've saved too much, I'll end up just cutting the tips and just squirting a little bit on the top here before I do the piping, just if it won't fit in the other piping bag. Okay, and we'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, we're back to try to pipe. It's set up pretty good. I think it should be good enough to pipe. These are pretty full, but I'm going to just go with it because I feel like this is going to use a lot of soap. So I'm just going to push these back so they're kind of about the same. So I cut them about the same. I want them to come out about the same amount or close to it. All right, let's see if we can get this in here without making a big old mess. You know, that's usually what I do. Okay, so if this is up, right? So if you pipe like this, or I want them side by side or up and down. I think I'm gonna do side by side like this. Okay. See, the orange is up there a little, or the it's up a little further, so I'm just trying to get this one up there, and then I'm gonna hold this, twist it for a second, and just do that so I can get it all down. I don't want it to come out the top. If possible, it'd be better if it didn't. Okay. I'm gonna have to like do that again and jam them down in the tip. Let me just pull this back. All right. I knew a little bit would come out, but that's okay. This might be too runny. I hope not. I should try this on something else. I don't think it's gonna be set up enough. This is not beautiful. So, should I do something to it? What should I do? I almost touched my face with that soap on my glove. That would not be good. Okay. I wish this was a live video so you guys could tell me what I should do. That's all I got. That's all I got. Okay, we are back. It has been a few days since I made this. It's peach Bellini and lemon blend, and it smells really good. I feel like I waited too long because it's really hard, and I hope it doesn't break my wire. But we're gonna split these into logs, hopefully. Oh. Alright, so far so good. Ooh, the inside is swirly. Pretty. Oh, this smells so good. Lemon is one of my favorite fragrances. And a candle or soap. Ooh, I love it. That's so pretty. I wish the top would have worked out, but I guess that happens sometimes. I should have waited longer for it to set up, but I'm impatient. Oh my gosh, you guys, these swirls are fantastic. I love them. I know I've had several comments on my YouTube videos where people have said that they miss my longer videos for YouTube. I'm gonna try to do them a little bit more, have my daughter do them a little bit more similar than to the way that I did it, just to make it a little bit longer and where I talk more. Oh my gosh. That is probably one of the prettiest swirls I've done, in my opinion. So these will be available. I will put them on my Shopify, but they won't be ready until July 13th. They'll be cured and ready to ship out at that point. Or maybe the 15th. I can't remember what I wrote down. Or if you want, if you feel, a lot of people that have bought my soap for years have always done it by just messaging me on my Facebook. So you can still do that too, if you want to. For some reason, my Shopify is telling people, a couple people have messaged saying that it said that it wouldn't deliver to their address, which is in the United States. And I've tried numerous times to fix it. I've talked to support. I don't know what else to do to fix it. And I know I feel like it's annoying and I don't want to lose sales because of it. So if anybody knows why that happens and how I could fix it, I would love to know, because I went on, I Googled it, and a lot of people were saying the same thing, that this is happening on their Shopify as well. So it's a little bit frustrating. All right, so I think I'm gonna cut these different because they're too long to fit in my little bags, sample bags that I put them in. So maybe I'll just hold off on this, and I'll actually probably cut this in half like this and then make square pieces. I wish you guys could smell this though. Okay, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on my next video. I had to bring you guys back for a second because after I turned off the camera, I was doing this. It's like a butterfly. They all turned out a little bit different. Another butterfly. The first one I showed you, I think, is the best. This one's good too. Isn't that so pretty? Okay, that's all.